10-minute morning flow. This is just to really get your body stretched out, get your body to open, and just get you to wake up for the day. A lot of us wake up with tension and tightness through our bodies, a little bit of aches and pains, and this is really to just help kind of work some of that out and get you ready for your day. Alright, let's take it to a child's pose and get started. Taking it in that child's pose position, sit back on those heels, walk the hands as far forward as you can, taking the chin towards the mat. Taking a deep inhale, walking the hands a little further forward, and then exhaling, letting that chest drop a little further closer to that mat. Press the fingertips into the mat, lifting up on the palms, deepening that stretch through the shoulders. And then dropping the palms back down. Inhale that right arm high. And exhale, thread the needle, sweeping it under the left. Taking the gaze under that left armpit. And releasing the left arm up, either leaving it right here or taking it behind the back towards that right hip crease. Release that left arm back to center. Right hand comes to meet it. And keeping those forearms on the mat, palms flat, slowly bring it forward, dropping the chest towards the mat, chin to chest. Lifting the hips high. And then sweeping it through to baby cobra. Then press it up, full cobra or up dog. And press it back, child's pose. Inhale that left arm high. Thread the needle on that right side, sweeping the left arm underneath the right. Gaze under that right armpit. Release that right arm into the air. Option here to take that bind. Right arm behind the back towards that left hip creep. Then release the right arm back to center. And that left hand comes back to meet it. Again, keeping those forearms on the mat, slowly bring it forward, dropping the chest first. Then coming up on the palms, sweeping it through, bringing it up to full cobra. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips, bring it to reverse down dog. Once you get there, just start to pedal out the feet, pushing the heels one at a time towards the mat, letting the hamstrings and the calves open. I know it's early, you just want to get your body moving. And then pressing both the heels towards the mat, pressing the chest back towards the quads, deepening that stretch. And take that left heel in towards the right arch. Pressing the heels down, gaze towards, gaze under that left armpit. And switch it up, come up on the toes, bring that right heel towards the left arch, gaze under the right armpit. Bring it back to center, really press the chest back towards the quads, look forward. Step or hop forward in between those hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through the knees, dropping the tailbone. Inhale, lift the chest. Bring it to that chair position. Shoot it straight up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bring the hands down, plant them on the mat, step it back to a plank. Pressing forward, lower down, chaturanga, cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Right toes rise, bend through that right knee, open up through the right hip. Then bring that right knee into the chest. Shoot it straight back out. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. Again. This time, as you bring it forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Rise it up into the high lunge. Keeping those feet on 2 separate train tracks. Sink down deep into it. Take the arms back for cactus arms, squeezing through those shoulder blades. And then twist slightly towards that right side, extending the left arm in front, right arm in back. Rise it back to center, keeping that high lunge. Then dropping through the back knee, untucking the toe, squaring up on that front foot, and pressing the hips back into a runner's stretch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and sink down. Lead with that chest, then let the head fall. Inhale halfway, sink down into that front leg, into a low lunge. Inhale the arms all the way up. And exhale and start to hinge forward. Dropping the hands on the inside of the leg. Tuck the back toe, lift that kneecap. Keeping those hands planted on the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Inhale, the left toes high. Bend that knee, open up the hip, keeping the shoulders square towards the mat. Bring that left knee in towards the chest. Shoot it out. Again, bring it in. And out. This time when you bring it in, step that left foot in between the hands, rising it up into a high lunge. Again, feet on 2 separate train tracks. Sinking down into it, letting those hips open. Draw the arms back into that cactus arm and squeeze as tight as you can through those shoulder blades. Starting to activate those muscles. Letting the hips open. Slowly opening towards that left side. Left arm behind you, right arm in front, taking that twist. Try to find that balance, getting yourself grounded for the day. And bring it back to center. This time hinge forward, dropping the hands on either side of that front foot, dropping through the back knee, untucking the toe, pressing the hips back, runner's stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, sinking down again, leading with that chest first, then letting the head fall. Bring it forward into that front leg, walking the hands on the inside of the foot. Sinking down a little bit deeper. Tuck the back toe, lift that kneecap. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Lower down, chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Inhale those right toes high. Bring that right knee into the chest. Step the foot in between the hand. Pivot on that back foot, opening it up into warrior 2. Sinking down deep into that front leg, front heel in line with that back arch. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, arms halfway down, straighten out the front leg, hinge forward at that right hip, drop the right arm down, left arm lifts. Gaze follows up towards those left fingertips. Trying to keep those shoulders stacked on top of each other. Chest stays open, facing the front. Take it all the way up. Left hand slides down the back leg, right arm lifts. And this time, bring it to center. Turn both toes towards the long end of your mat. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, release the hands back behind your back. Take a deep inhale, clasping the hands together, lifting through that chest, and exhale and hinge forward. Then let those arms fall as far overhead as they can, just letting the head hang. Feeling the release of tension through the shoulders and the neck. And then deepening that stretch to the hamstrings, letting them really wake up and get ready for the day. And slowly start to lift it back up. Release the hands, inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms come halfway down, even with those shoulders. Turn the left toes out, sinking into that left leg, finding warrior 2 towards that left side. Again, front heel, want to in line with that back arch, gaze down that front middle finger. And then straighten out the front leg. Hinge forward at that left hip. Drop the left arm down. Right arm lifts. Gaze follows the right fingertips. Trying to keep those shoulders stacked like you're in between two panes of glass. And then rise it all the way up. Take that right hand down the back leg. Left arm lifts. Bring it back to center. Turn the left toes back towards the long end of the mat. Right toes turn towards the front. We're going to pivot all the way into a high lunge, coming up on that back toe, sinking down. Bringing the hands down on the inside of that right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Lower down, chaturanga, cobra. And again, press it back into that child's pose. Walk the hands as far forward as you can. And just take a moment here to really breathe in an intention for the day. Bring in that energy. Starting your day fresh. And enjoying this moment. As you're ready, slowly start to come up. And leave all the negative energy on that mat. Start with a positive note. Go get yourself ready for the day. I really, really appreciate you joining me for your morning flow. Getting some of that tension and tightness out of your body and getting yourself ready for the day. Remember that intention you set on your mat. Keep reminding yourself through the day. Don't forget, like and subscribe below. Give me some comments what kind of videos you'd like to see so I know what content to put out there for y'all. Thanks.